Go.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Xtra Time, presented by the HAMMERTIME Podcast. I decided to cut that freaking intro off a little early. This is Tony Lopez. Sergio Gonzalez. Motherfucker, we back! Bro, it's crazy.
It's been a minute, but we got to get back on it. We got to get back on it.
Bro, and first time on video, too, to do this shit, bro. Like,
I know.
I didn't know we were going to do this again. We've been, dude, we've been doing so much, like, on the channel that I was like, you know what? Might as well start doing this shit, too, again. Like, for real. Like, dude, since the last time me and you talked, for real, there's been so much shit going on. Like,
yeah, for real.
We got the Super Bowl coming up in less than 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. We had the national championship game that went awry. We got to talk about that. We do have to talk about that.
For sure. We will.
And then also, man, a lot of other stuff too. But I do want to start with the NFL talk. I want to start with what we've seen ever since, like, the last time we talked. We've gone through the whole playoffs.
I'm about to say, let's just talk about the playoffs. I think the playoffs is a good place to start. Wild card weekend.
Yeah, dude. Like, okay, wild card weekend. We'll start there. Like, if I remember, the Jaguars game was the most hype game of that whole weekend.
It was, and because the teams are so, I guess, like the same or very similar in athleticism, I guess you could say that it was anyone's game, but the way that game went, you would have thought the Chargers were going to win by a landslide.
Yeah, especially with the way they got out to that crazy, what was it, like 28-point lead or whatever that was. Oh my God,
dude! Asante Samuel somehow sunned Trevor Lawrence and lost. How was that even possible?
Like,
how do you dominate someone and still lose the game?
Honestly, the Jaguars fans after that game literally were saying,
"Anything's possible. Anything's possible."
How could they not?
How could they not? Okay, take over just a second.
Oh yeah, your mic is popping, Tony, a little bit.
I appreciate it.
Well, anyway, now it's just me. Man, dude, the Frogs. Hey, nothing to be ashamed about with the Frogs, man. They made it to the Natty. Beating Michigan was a huge, huge deal. I don't think anyone really knows the magnitude of how crazy that was, how crazy that is. TCU isn't supposed to be that kind of program, but somehow they got it done.
I'm quick. I'm quick. Yeah.
I was talking about the TCU game a little bit.
That TCU game, oh my God! Don't get me started on that.
Yeah, we'll talk about NFL first. We'll finish
no, but like when I tell you that the Jaguars made everybody believe, and then the next week it was just like, oh no, not happening.
The Chiefs are like a long shot, but they actually had a chance in that Chiefs game. They just didn't blitz Mahomes though while he was hurt.
No, they didn't. They didn't take advantage of that injury like they should have.
Not at all.
Like I honestly feel like the Jaguars are on the up and up, and we were talking about this just a little while ago during like the Lakers game. Well, weirdly, we were talking about the Jaguars because we brought up Miles Austin and how he got suspended in the league for a year, well, indefinite, and then but years to start, and then however long after that. We were talking about Calvin Ridley. I always forget that they traded for Calvin Ridley.
Oh my dude, I didn't even know that happened.
Yeah, they traded for Calvin Ridley. I'm like, what if he's unsuspended after that? Nothing. Like absolutely
nothing.
To
say, right? Like I didn't even know that trade even went through.
Yeah. Like if they end up getting him back from the suspension and adding him as a weapon on that offense, oh my God, sunshine! Trevor Lawrence is going to look.
And you put him under one of the best wide receivers in the game, Christian Kirk.
Exactly. Exactly.
Oh my!
He's supposed to be a number one, but I mean, Really,
not really. He's not even supposed to be a number one. They just paid him like a number one for like no reason.
Like for what though? Like I understand he signed to be a number one, but for what? Like
he has had no prior production that would make you believe he could have that kind of season.
Yeah, he was the third guy in Arizona, the third guy. And well, actually, I feel good for him leaving Arizona before it got really messy over there.
True.
Now they're about to just fully implode. Cliff Kingsbury got fired and went with his hot ass wife over to Thailand for a vacation.
Don't blame him. Hey man,
bro,
his dream. He just
his wife is fine as shit too. Chris says Jags Giants Super Bowl next year confirmed. No. This is why I like doing this format, because we get live comments like that shit, bro. Oh my god.
Dude, actually I could see, ironically, I think the Giants' path to the Super Bowl is way easier than the Jags. Jags have way too much to go through. I
agree with that. But I let's wait and see on that one. The Giants did look good in this playoff. They just need what one or two pieces, and they can be complete actual
football players. Once they do that, then they
should be all right. I think Daniel Jones started to prove himself towards the end of like the regular season, even into the playoffs, that he can lead this team. Do I think the Giants organization believes that? I have no idea. Are they going to be able to keep Saquon Barkley? Well, he wants to stay.
Yeah, but are they going to be able to? Well, actually, maybe the better question is, should they even pay him? Maybe they should just focus on trying to get wide receivers. Like if they say after this season, what did this season tell you if you're a Giants fan or if you're someone in the Giants front office? It told you that, you know what, maybe DJ is the guy. And since he didn't have like a strong divisional game, he can kind of get him, a little cheaper than some of these other lucrative quarterback contracts. Then that should allow you to be able to build a wide receiving core and be able to actually put more pieces on the team than you would with these other max contracts, like a Mahomes contract.
Exactly.
Somehow make up money still, but Dak.
Oh
these
my God.
Watson, Tyler.
Should we talk about that? Should we talk about the Cowboys loss? Oh my God.
Well, actually, by the way, just to show y'all, had to rep. Didn't want to shy away from that.
Bro, look, I'm over here with the Emmitt Smith jersey on the wall,
literally have an Emmitt Smith jersey on the wall.
I literally have anything. I'm not hiding from it. Look, I'm not gonna lie. I even got the TCU hat hanging on the wall right over there, bro. I
even got the Super Bowl ring.
Bro, my God. Hold on. I got one even better. Hold on. Let me turn this around.
What's better than the Super Bowl? What's better than the Super Bowl ring?
I got a Miles Austin jersey on the back of my chair, bro.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got me beat.
No, hold on. Dude, DJ played well enough to
realize something.
Yeah, he did.
Are
yeah,
you wearing a WNBA hoodie?
Yes, sir.
That's super lit, actually.
Yes, sir. WNBA hoodie, bro. I love
3 WNBA players.
Aja Wilson, Candace Parker, Sabrina Ionescu.
Sabrina Ionescu is one of my favorites.
She's one of my favorites, dude. I look. Did you hear Candace Parker signed with the Los? I know it's off topic. Yeah, she signed with the Vegas Aces. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? And then I'm hearing Courtney Vandersloot is about to go to New York. Freaking Ionescu is over there, and then apparently they're about to get Breanna Stewart.
Damn, I was gonna say, kind of going back to the Candace Parker thing, dude. Like, didn't Vegas just win the championship? Like,
they did. But here's the thing: the difference between Candace going there, the difference between Candace going to Vegas, and like LeBron going to Miami, right? The difference is Candace has done everything already.
Right, she's already proven her legacy. Yeah,
she's won championships with 2 different teams. One of them didn't have players. The other one was the freaking Sparks. She's been MVP. She's won gold medals. She's done everything. She's literally done everything. This is a chance to get another championship ring before she decides to retire. I'm literally watching NBA on TNT halftime, and she's over here still doing
she's still doing
TNT,
the panel thing.
TNT, yeah, the TNT broadcast. Also, Chris Rios with I Stand With Brittany.
I stand with Brittany.
Hell yeah, bro. I stand with Brittany on that. Hell yeah. But before we get too off topic, let's go back to them Cowboys.
I know, right?
It hurts, bro.
I've set it up or
look. A lot of people have heard my thoughts, and I think they do need a new fresh start from Dak Prescott.
Oh wow, no shit, straight up.
I also feel like they did the right thing and moving on from Kellen Moore. I felt like the coaching staff was very much to blame as well. Especially on the offensive side. Defensive side, I felt like that game was perfect. You can't call a better game defensively. I'm sorry, you really can't.
No, you really can't.
The offense is really what shut them down. Also, the fact that you did not change your offense when Tony Pollard went down. You did not change your play calling whatsoever, which is why Kellen Moore is out of a job. But
that's what I was going to say. How much is that see, here's my thing. Here's my takeaways from the game. Our offense lost us that game for sure. But my question is it Dak or is it Kellen?
I think it's more Kellen on this one. I do think it's more Kellen.
I think it is more Kellen. Because I feel like some of those play calls in the second half when we really needed to go down the field, we just couldn't get shit done.
Chris says, it fucking sucks, but Dak sucks. Moving Mike to play calling is a great idea. Best case, it works. Worst case, we get rid of both and we can officially start fresh.
Sure.
We have to give Dak one more year for the contract to make sense.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm also the same person. Like, if Aaron Rodgers is available, pull the fucking trigger. Pull the fucking trigger. I don't care at this point. Go draft another quarterback, second, third round. There might be a Duggan there. I don't know. And go get Rodgers. Go send Dak to Green Bay and reunite Rodgers and McCarthy. Have the young guy sit behind Rodgers. Let him learn. Unlike, the guys they drafted in Green Bay, which they don't know how to learn from anybody anyways. But they got to do something. And also, if Zeke is actually wanting to take a pay cut, they need to do whatever they can.
Sounds like it.
To do that and re-sign Tony Pollard. Like, I'm so serious.
Yes, no, 100% totally agree with you. We gotta re-sign Pollard. I was not expecting Zeke to be open about willing to take a pay cut. I was not expecting him to do that, but I guess that just shows how much being a Cowboy means to him, and probably even more than being a Cowboy. I think a part of it too is Dak being there.
I think a big part of it also has to feel like they're this close, and they don't want to. They do. They don't want to lose certain pieces.
For sure.
And I'm not going to be one of those guys who says, "Hey, this next year's our year. Hey, this next year's our year." I hate being that person. And for Cowboys fans like us, when we hear that,
but next year will be our year.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, it comes to bite us in the ass. No, Rodgers don't want the attention. I think he want to play for somebody who would be grateful just to have seen him there. Zeke and Dan Quinn willing to stay gives me hope where the team's mentality is. That's all from Chris, by the way.
That is true.
Also, yeah, the fact that Dan Quinn was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to go out for any coaching jobs."
The biggest offseason move of the season. Is Dan Quinn just saying, "You know what? I want to stay.
I'm good.
Him doing that is bigger than anything we could do potentially.
And our defense with him is incredible.
Exactly.
It's actually really good. And yeah, I
don't think I've ever seen a defense play this good. I'll be honest with you.
Remember, there was a part of the season when me and you were talking a lot. Like I was saying, Parsons was defensive player of the year. My tone did change towards the end of the season because he did slow down. My tone did say
he definitely slowed down, but
I still think
it'll probably
Nick
be
Bosa.
Nick now. Yeah,
Nick Bosa. Yeah. Chris is asking, do we think Dan Quinn is just looking to be a next head coach? I don't think so. I don't think he needs to take another head coaching job at this point.
I feel like if there was any point to try to become a head coach, it'd be like right now. Like for Dan Quinn, I feel like this is like he's peak, like people wanting him. There's so many offers available.
Yeah.
But for him to say no, I don't want to go, I think just shows how committed he is to what he's doing in Dallas.
I also feel like Dan Quinn, at least, with the way that he coaches, and he would have to have somebody else in charge of the offense, and he doesn't want to have that same fiasco that happened in Atlanta to happen to him again. I think he is one of the smartest minds in all of football. Like I'm so serious about that. Like I think he's one of the best minds, and him defensively, what he did in Seattle with the Legion of Boom, what he's doing with this defense now.
What he's doing with this defense now, I mean, I don't think everyone remembers how disastrous this defense was just a couple seasons ago. We were the 32nd or the 31st defense in the NFL not too long ago. We had to turn around like almost instantaneously.
Exactly. Head coaches have to be on the sideline. He thrived working in the booth.
True.
And what up, Coach Dante? I appreciate you being here, brother. Again, and hey, we popped in on your stream as well earlier during the game. We appreciate you, brother.
We appreciate you, Coach.
So the Cowboys lost. San Francisco, ended up in the NFC Championship game. Also, with the AFC side, you had Buffalo blowing
it.
Talk
about a sad story, dude.
Like you had DeMar. Oh, that's another thing that's happened since we had talked. The whole DeMar Hamlin situation. Man, that's literally like we haven't talked in that long. DeMar Hamlin had the cardiac arrest in the field.
That was scary. That
was so wild when that happened because I was at work. Like I was keeping track of the score because we was going to come home. Jeff was doing the Monday night stream because it was the last midnight game of the year. Right. And I got there and it said delayed. And I was like, what do you mean delayed? Legit, that happened. I did not see the play until the next day. It was just the wildest coincidence of he hit T. Higgins and dude fell. And I mean fell hard.
I was about to ask. I never looked into it much. But did him being on the field had anything to do with his cardiac arrest?
Nothing. Literally, right? He took a hit, he stood up, and he fell back like it was a movie.
Right.
Like literally fell back. It was like boom. And I was like, you can't write that. You can't write a script that looked like that.
Yeah, like that was weird.
It was wild, dude. And then to see him already back healthy enough to be at the game.
That was great.
I just saw a video today of him thanking the Bills fan base and team and everybody, all the doctors and everybody on NFL's YouTube page. It was about 5 minutes long. He looks like he's already up and moving. Like we might see him playing on the field next season.
That's
like
great.
I genuinely think that. But Jesus Christ, the meltdown of the Bills in that situation against Cincinnati.
Man, dude.
Oh my God.
What do we say? Well, what is there to say about the Buffalo Bills, man? At a certain point,
they need a run game.
When do you guys believe you guys can actually win the Super Bowl?
I think if they had a run game, they would have been in the Super Bowl. Not Kansas City, not Cincinnati. I think if they had a run game, they would have been in the Super Bowl. Honest to God. But they had to rely so wholeheartedly on Josh Allen, especially in the snow.
I'm with you. I think definitely they should have provided more balance to the offense, and I think they tried with getting that running back Cook, the brother of Dalvin Cook. But at the end of the day, though, man, I mean, you can tell early in the season they had success, and so now I think we just have to look at number 17. We have to look at Josh.
Yeah.
And to a certain point, he just was not delivering in those key moments. Just like how Dak wasn't delivering in the Niners game, he did not deliver in that Bengals game. It just felt like Burrow could do whatever he wanted with that offense. Oh, that's another thing. The Buffalo defense, for some reason, they just choke in the playoffs. I don't know what it is. They have like all the stats during the season, like one of the best passing defenses. They can get to the running back, whatever. But that game could not have looked easier for Burrow.
Exactly.
Could not look easier. Like that. I feel like that's another issue no one's really talking about with the Bills team is that defense does not show up in the playoffs for some reason. I don't know why. Even they almost blew it against Miami.
And it got so bad to a point where I was literally saying this during the game.
Stop! He's already dead.
Like it. It was bad, dude. But Cincinnati did everything right. They had the running game that was going crazy. The passing game was wildly working in the snow. I didn't know how to feel about that. I was like,
we're not have predicted that. The fact that it was snowing in Buffalo, if you had told me that they were gonna move the ball as effortless, it looked like they're playing on like the greatest show on turf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was like nothing was an issue, like at all. Like especially their offensive line was super injured during that game, and they were able to run the ball like nothing. Like what the hell was that?
Probably helps though, because they're not a dome team either, though.
No, not at all.
They are an open stadium, they're an open stadium team, so I think that probably helped too with that.
Yeah. Let's see. Rio says Allen is just Dak with one AFC championship game. Both great regular season quarterbacks, and you could argue Dak has been better for longer.
Damn.
Oh shit.
Hot take
alert. Hot take alert.
Is it even hot?
It's hot.
Even a hot take?
I think it's a hot take. Because I think I think Josh Allen's a better quarterback than Dak Prescott right now. I do.
Sure, I think Josh Allen's a bitch.
And I also think that as well. Come on. But no. But after that, really, now we had the AFC and NFC championship games last week, and again, I can't say this enough. The Niners fans were dealing with a lot
emotional. Damn it!
A lot.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh my god, that was how do you win without actually putting in any effort to go to the Super Bowl? Injure both quarterbacks.
No shit. Like what are they? What was that even? I've never seen that.
I remember they did get rid of this a few years ago. The emergency quarterback, where if both of your quarterbacks go down, you would have an emergency quarterback that was able to step in. They didn't have that. The emergency quarterback for them was Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, and you can tell how that went.
And then we didn't realize how bad Brock Purdy's injury was until like today when we found out he's going to be out for 6 months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, UCL, right?
Yeah, UCL injury. Everybody was like, "Oh, he can't throw a pass downfield." We didn't realize how bad it was, and I was like, "Oh, he really couldn't throw the ball down the field." I learned the news today.
I was about to say because a lot of people were, not a lot of people, but some people were kind of questioning how hurt he really was. But damn,
to hear that news today, yeah. Oh my god, yeah, you can't do nothing with that.
Yeah, you literally can't do shit. Yeah.
Like that's why I was wondering why they were throwing out so many gadget plays, like the end arounds, the stuff like that. He couldn't do anything. Like
just crazy bad. Like, okay, but that's another interesting franchise. See, they can go like 10 different paths.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the path they should take is sticking with Purdy. They got nothing to lose with that kid.
I mean, if he's only out for 6 months, it's January. He'll be ready in time for training camp. So
yeah, exactly, he'll be ready by June.
But also, I believe that means that him and Trey Lance would be ready just about the same amount, like the same time, and it would be like, who do you go with? The guy who was doing it, doing it towards the end of the season, or the guy you drafted number 3 overall.
Man, that's a problem with Kyle Shanahan. That's what I'm saying. See that they have so many different paths they could take. They could go the guy they invested a lot in. They could potentially get Brady. That's not out of the question.
But then the Eagles had like let's be real. They had the easiest path to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
they have the easiest path. Look, Rios said it best. Eagles with the easiest path to the Super Bowl of all time. A Duke quarterback with a literal running back on the way to the Super Bowl. Mickey Mouse is fuck. Yeah. Literally, the Niners team, all they could do was run. And I feel like certain people are feeling certain ways about how that game turned out, and then how the next one turned out. It was an all-time classic because of all the fucking blunders. The bad calls from the refs, blaming it on the noise of the crowd. My opinion, bullshit.
That has been one of the most dissatisfying ends to a championship game I've ever seen in my life.
I mean, I know Rios is going to talk about it hard whenever he does Hammer Time. He had me make the thumbnail, and I went all in on it. I really went all in on it.
I got a preview, y'all, and just for our audience who can't see, trust me, it is controversial.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to make it. I had to make it controversial because that whole game was controversial. The whole thing feels rigged.
It felt super rigged. Like, they can say what they want. They can say that they did everything by the book, but man, they could have. The ref crew, they just messed up, man. They just messed up as far as appearance, being able to just be on top of shit. If they were just on top of shit, it wouldn't be an issue.
I can't believe I'm going to say this is felt as rigged as like a WWE match. Like, what's going to happen.
He went there. He went there.
Like, what's going to happen at the end, but it's all about how you get there. And the way they got there with this one was not good. I think Goodell was sitting on his couch at his home on that leather seat eating peanut M&Ms. And just like sending texts like, you better do this, you better do this, you better call this. Like I think it was Goodell's call to make this the Eagles and the Chiefs, having so many storylines going into this. I still don't feel like it's the right move. I don't. Like, if this was rigged, this is. I feel
like the better matchup was Cincy and Philly.
Yeah, either Cincy and Philly. Like, it would have been intriguing to see Cincy in San Francisco. You would see a rookie quarterback head into if he didn't get hurt, a rookie quarterback head to the Super Bowl and lead, be the first rookie quarterback to start in the Super Bowl. Would have been insane.
That would have been insane.
But there was guys like that, and then it was they got the real storyline is like the Kelsey Bowl is like, oh, they chose the perfect year to start a podcast, huh?
Right, no shit, right? But I mean, like, that one's a little far-fetched, but
it's like they're even like they're joking around on their last podcast, right, it sounds kind of rigged, doesn't it? It's like, I know they're playing around, I know they're joking, but it does feel like it. Oh my god. But you know what? Still, congratulations to Kansas City on pulling that shit out of their ass. Congratulations on the Eagles to getting the easiest ride to the Super Bowl. Now you get to play in Glendale, Arizona, at a pretty nice stadium. I'm not gonna lie. I know you guys were there.
Glendale's interesting because there are parts of it, like the field looks beautiful. Field looks beautiful. When you're there, it's nice. But honestly, it looks kind of definitely not the best. Definitely not the best. I've definitely seen better because they have like some weird like sheet metal on the when you go in. Yeah, you look up. There's like some random sheet metal like in the inside of the building. It just doesn't. It looks cheap. I ain't gonna lie. It does like.
I mean, when you look at it on camera, it looks like super futuristic and shit like that. But when you actually see it, it's like, oh, I mean, it definitely doesn't even compare in the slightest to AT&T Stadium. It doesn't compare in the slightest to the SoFi Stadium, which
I can't wait. I want to go to that one.
Oh my god! Like I would love to go to that game.
I want to go.
Oh my god! Oh, do you realize? I thought the next year's Super Bowl was in New Orleans. I was wrong. Next year's Super Bowl is in Vegas. It's in Vegas. The Super Bowl's in Vegas. It's gonna be at that Death Star. I'm like, well, you know, I kind of want to see what happens. Cowboys go to Super Bowl. I'm gonna spend over $1,000 on a ticket. I swear I am.
I'm about to say, yeah, that sounds about right. If not more, shit.
Oh, way more. Come on, let's be real. Like,
now the Cowboys?
Cowboys, yeah, man.
That would make things just crazy, man. That would just make things just way too crazy.
Yeah, I'm just happy this year we don't get a home team in the Super Bowl again like we have the last 2 years.
I'm about to say that was so dumb.
Before that happened, that had never happened before. And then we get 2 straight years. Brady wins it in Tampa, and then the Rams win it in Los Angeles. It doesn't feel right. Well, with this matchup though, it could go a lot of different ways. I think the Eagles are going to heavily rely on Jalen Hurts and Miles Sanders for the run game. Also, Kenneth Gainwell is going to be a big factor. Like, I didn't realize how good he was until I was watching that some of the holes that he was getting against the Niners D.
No, yeah, number 14 is pretty good.
Yeah,
I can't lie. Him, Miles Sanders, Scott.
Oh, fucking
forgot
about little ass Boston Scott. Oh my god! See, look at this. Chris Rios, Brady as a home team in COVID, and Rams home team in a new city. Talk about rigged. Again, he's right. He's right.
The only one that don't make sense to me is why would they rig the Rams to win the Super Bowl?
Well, the Rams, I think, is the brand new stadium. You want to get it on, like, it's on national TV. It's Los Angeles, and they really haven't done anything since before the Raiders left.
Well, how about to say the Kurt Warner era?
Well, that was St. Louis.
No, I'm saying that's what I'm saying. I thought you meant like just winning a Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, get LA into football. Yeah, that's actually how you get LA into football. It's like that.
Right, they have to win the championship.
Yeah,
they have to win the Super Bowl, literally.
Yeah, because like, look, they're not going to really get into football. They've had USC for so long that it's like, oh no, that's not really helping us right now. And plus, they're not paying the players enough to go there. Oh, I said it. I love the NIL. Look at what it's done. Look what it's done for TCU. What the fuck? The recruits that are coming into TCU now. Holy shit! What the fuck? Look, okay, let's go ahead and talk.
We never had our first 5-star recruit was Zach Evans. Our 5-star player was Zach Evans.
Yeah,
a couple of seasons ago. In this transfer portal, or like in this year alone, we got like 3 or 4 5-stars. Like, dude.
Bro, I am trying to go to that TCU Colorado game, like, hard. I am trying to go to that game so bad.
That's going to be a hot ticket for sure.
Yeah, because look, it's not even the fact that TCU is just like a really good football program. You're playing Deion Sanders in Colorado.
You're playing against 21, dude.
And I'm sorry, I have to say this. Probably Deion is the smartest person to go to Colorado. And they were like, you do what you need to do to get the players in here. Because the previous coach was like, I don't want to give these guys NIL. Let's see what happens. NIL bit them in the ass. The fact that they didn't have NIL bit them in the ass last season. That's why they went 1-10. This year, they won't go out, get Deion, get all of Deion's guys to go with him. Literally all of them.
That was huge.
Like Shador and Silo, Deion's kids. Shador's going to be playing quarterback no matter what.
Right.
And then they go out and get Travis Hunter, who was the number 1 recruit in the country. And then they get
Gary.
And then they just flipped the number 2 recruit in the country, the number 2 corner in the country, from Miami to Colorado. So they got 2 of the best cornerbacks in the country on one team. And also, we always forget Travis Hunter plays both sides of the damn ball.
Is he gonna
He
be?
plays for-
Is he gonna be the Shohei Ohtani of football?
Bro, he's about to be the Dion. The
Oh, he's gonna be
Dion.
the Dion of
Bro,
NFL,
that's the only reason he went to Colorado is because Coach Sanders went. No, my bad. I'm saying Coach Sanders. My apologies. It's Coach Prime. It's Coach Prime. Get it. But I gotta get tickets. I gotta get tickets to that game. I'm sorry. Like I'm gonna be wearing my TCU hat. But don't like I'm gonna turn this a little bit. There is a Colorado hat up there. I already got one. Yeah,
That's
bro.
hilarious.
Bro,
They should be a fun team to watch of the season.
They're going to be great to watch. They also got like a bunch of players transferred in. I want to say there was some players from Clemson, Alabama, kind of the same way that happened with TCU. The NIL and the transfer portal is really changing what college football is all about. Like the players are getting paid, and they're getting paid to go to schools who are going to give them an opportunity to play.
I think what this is going to inadvertently do to the NFL is you're going to see teams who were 2-14 the first season, and the next season they're going to go like 12-5.
Yeah, exactly.
Because you're going to have these college athletes stay longer at these universities, and then they're just going to get better at their craft at these universities. Then they're going to be older, stronger going into these NFL teams,
and
smarter, able to make an impact than some of these NFL players already do.
Exactly.
It's crazy what the future of the league is going to look like.
It's gonna be wild. I think like they're already talking about Shedeur Sanders being a Heisman Trophy candidate.
For real, he's that. Yeah. Is he that good?
He's that good. I mean, look, he's a TB12 athlete as well. So.
Oh no shit! So
like he's actually signed an NIL with Tom Brady. It's awesome. Dion wears 21. That's probably
that's what I'm saying.
That's fucking funny. But we'll see. Look, I think that matchup at the beginning of the year is going to be one of those games to watch at the beginning of the season. Unlike last year when they went to Colorado and absolutely slaughtered them.
In Colorado, which is
in Colorado. That stadium, low key is nice as hell.
It is nice though.
It's like it's built into a mountain. I'm like hell yeah. But yeah, we keep talking about TCU. We keep beating around the bush.
I know,
let's talk about it.
Honestly, I don't even feel too bad about it. But with
looking back at it, bro, I got hammered. I got hammered during that game.
The night of the Natty.
Yeah. The TCU Michigan game was one of the most exciting games I've ever seen in my life.
I was at the game.
And I was at work. But I'm still I had it on my screen when I was watching it. And oh my God. Like the back and forth. I still feel like that's a game that TCU can ride on like for a long time.
We could ride on that game for like a decade straight up.
Yeah, and think about this: like they are going to be in a deeper conference this year now because Big 12 this year is going to have 14 teams.
Yeah, I already saw on the schedule. We're hosting BYU.
You're hosting BYU. Actually, I could pull up the schedule. The whole thing is on Twitter. I'm just gonna.
Oh no, yeah, TC posted it too.
Well, no, I saw like the Big 12 put a graph up of like everything, and I was like, "What the hell?" I was actually confused because I looked at it. I was like, "Did these guys just really do this?" Okay, here you go. I got you. Right. TCU at home against Colorado. At home against I don't know what that college is. That's an easy win. On the road on September 16th in Houston. At home against SMU on the 23rd of September. At home against West Virginia on the 30th. October 7th on the road in Iowa State. At home 10-14 against BYU. Fuck BYU. I look forward to beefing with the Mormons for years to come.
That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah. The Holy Wars, dude. The Holy Wars.
Yeah. On the road at Kansas State and then a bye week on the 28th. Thursday, I think this is Thursday, November 2nd, is against Texas Tech in Lubbock. The 11th, 11-11 is Texas TCU in Fort Worth, and I want to go to that so bad too. I want to go to at least 2 TCU games this year. At least.
No, yeah, definitely.
And I've never gotten a chance to go to a TCU game. So this is why I'm like, at home against Baylor in the last game of the season, November 24th is against Oklahoma in Norman.
Yeah, that might make or break any playoff chances we have might make or break that game.
Bro, I ain't trying to go to Norman. I don't like Norman.
No,
I don't like Norman.
Who is?
I don't like Norman at all, dude. But at the same time, people who think TCU is just a one and done, that's a shell. They don't know what they see. They don't know what Sonny Dykes is doing down there. Like they're doing everything right. They're actually doing everything right, and they're playing with the NIL to their advantage. It's going to help them out for a long time. They're going to have plenty of players going to the NFL top 10 like this year, but there's going to be more. There's going to be more.
I think what's exciting about what's going on in what's up, Garrett? You like the name? You digging the name?
No, listen, yeah.
Dude, not even, dude. I just did it because I was hoping you were gonna get on the stream to even make a comment. So,
bro,
you responded. I won. I just right. I just say no. Here's the cool thing about TCU though. What people are forgetting. This was Sonny Dykes' first season, brother.
Yeah, first season at the helm.
First season. He was still trying to figure out shit. He was still trying to figure out where the damn bathroom was in his office. You know what I'm saying? Like
bro, I understand you. Yeah, I understand. Like he was there as an OC for a little while, but look, see, Dykes. Chris said Dykes did such a good job. His OC got a better job than him.
Oh, bitch. Well,
bro. Then he went to Clemson, right? He went to Clemson.
Yeah, he went to Clemson. But here's the thing.
Yeah.
TCU 10 years from now versus right now, hey, man, could be a totally different program. The way we talk about Notre Dame could be potentially the same when we talk about TCU.
I hope, because you know what? I'm tired of seeing the same great teams at the top. I really am. Like the Alabamas and the Georgias, I need something else.
They're not going to go away. I was going to say, like, you're going to always going to have one overpowered SEC team. For sure. You're always going to have at least one.
Look, Garrett's mad because he went back through the comments and read this.
Rios, I saw reading once he said, Alan is like that. Hey, but Garrett, real shit. Real shit. Are you not disappointed in Josh Allen this season? Or the way how everything ended? Because, dude, you guys are supposed to win the fucking Super Bowl.
You guys were supposed to.
We weren't even supposed to even have those expectations, especially when Dak got hurt. You guys are supposed to win the whole. You guys are supposed to conquer Kansas City. Not Cincinnati wasn't even supposed to be an obstacle to you guys.
You guys were supposed to be the team that you guys were supposed
everyone
to be.
Everyone feared you going into the season. When you beat up on the Rams, everyone was like, "Oh." Like,
well, let me also say you guys were supposed to be America's team this year. I have to say it.
There.
When did you? Okay, you conquered them during the regular season, but you couldn't.
That doesn't mean shit, Garrett. You know that doesn't mean shit.
Look, getting cooked at home in the snow against Cincinnati. Like what?
Against Joe Burrow.
Against Burr. Who's really icy in this situation, huh? Who's really icy in this situation?
Freezing, dude.
Man, like I'm telling you, bro. Like, like back on the subject, TCU is gonna be different in the next few years.
Oh yes, man. It's wonderful to see how fast the program is kind of. I don't want to say changed, but just the way they kind of got into shit back together, man.
Look at this shit. I'm triggered.
Oh, let's go, Garrett.
Hold on. Give me just a second. I'm copying.
I didn't even think he's gonna hang on. Shit, I need to get my shit together, man.
Hold on, let me get
funny, man.
Hold on, let's do this.
Dude, Garrett's about to see. Garrett's about to like start war crimes or something, dude. Like I swear, he's gonna talk so much shit right now.
All right. Oh, he he's gonna talk so much shit.
He's gonna talk so much shit.
And look, I sent it to the main group. So if they want to join,
right? We just got like 5 days coming. Like, oh, shit.
You know, Rios, if you want to hop in here too, bro. Shit. but no, let's fucking. Oh shit. But man, let me tell you, when it comes to like football this year, it's everything's been exciting to me, honestly.
Extremely, can't say hasn't been.
This year, I have been more into football than I have been in most years. I mean, fantasy football usually keeps me in it, but this year with the I'm not gonna lie, with us doing the podcast and the live streams and stuff like that, I have really dug into it. Like, and now with we're almost in the off season. I plan on doing some XFL football. I plan on doing some NASCAR. I plan on doing some. We just did NBA basketball tonight.
NBA for sure. NBA.
I'm literally going to do a hockey game tomorrow.
Ooh, okay, yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
Honestly, I need to get into NHL more too.
Like, I don't know shit about hockey. But we're gonna do the Sabres and the Carolina Hurricanes tomorrow. So.
Oh, okay, no kidding. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
dude, very interesting.
Also, I've made some bad bets, and I said
you should just watch the Stars, though, man. I
bro,
feel like the Stars, they're a good team.
Yeah, you're right. But what I like to do is I like to do like national broadcast, like whatever's on national TV. That's why I'm doing that broadcast, because it's on TNT tomorrow. So.
Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
Shit!
Oh shit! Is he here?
Yo!
Oh shit! What's up, brother? It's good to
go
see
ahead,
you,
talk.
man.
Go ahead, talk to him.
I expected this from you, Tony. I expected this from you, but not you, Sergio. You're better than this. You're better than this.
What? Who?
You're better than
About
this.
what?
I mean,
about what?
You're a smart guy.
About what?
You're getting your master's in accounting. I mean, we can't be. Josh Allen is not at Dak level just yet. I mean, come on now. I mean,
dude, they basically have the same career.
What are you talking about?
How many Super Bowls does Josh Allen have?
We're judging careers off Super Bowls. We're judging careers off Super Bowls right now.
Exactly, man. Well, here's my thing. My thing is just like Josh Allen, as much talent as he has, I agree. I think Josh Allen is more talented than that. But that even goes to the detriment of like, wow, dude, he hasn't had that much more success than Dak anyway. I feel like Josh Allen, with his ability, he could be able to be doing more with these receivers.
Also, peep the shirt on. Peep the shirt on Garrett right now, bro. Yo, fucking love it, bro.
It's just your basic Tuesday attire.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, I'm in my basic Tuesday, so come on. Oh, wait a minute. Even Rio said
accolades.
Rio said Allen has less accolades.
Bitch, can you spell accolades? Yeah.
I don't think he actually spelled it right.
Fucking Rios couldn't spell Harvard.
He probably spelled it with an like a Boston accent.
A backwards R and shit, like with
Harvard.
Harvard.
But honestly, Josh Allen and the Bills were supposed to be the team this year. The team. They were supposed to go all the way. They were supposed to be the one that they were finally going to end it. They were finally going to win a Super Bowl. They were supposed. I know. But I'm right. You know I'm right on this one.
When did I ever say Soupy? Literally,
No, you didn't say it. A lot of Bills fans said it this year.
What Bills fans said it?
Everyone else said it. Everyone else said it.
I watch every Bills podcast, watch every fucking Bills YouTuber. Name me a fucking Bills fan that's fucking confident enough in this terrible fucking franchise that I was cursed to fucking follow that ever said Super Bowl.
Actually, a lot of them. Hold on.
The panic mode is here.
How many years before you go into panic mode, Chris?
The panic mode's here, Christopher. The panic mode is here, Christopher.
He's in panic mode right now, Chris.
No. I'm in distraught. It was panic last year with the 13 seconds because I was like, okay, well, that was really our chance. Now it's just like, okay, I'm going to have to wait another 50 years. All right.
Well, actually, J-Dubs, here's my question to you, man. Kind of going back to last season with the 13 seconds, and I was there with you. See that one? That was tragic. But, like, last season and this season, it feels like your guys' defenses don't really like put the pressure on quarterbacks that you would probably expect that defense to put.
Well, actually,
Von Miller. I mean, that's all I said.
Honestly, when Von Miller went down, that pressure went away. He does make that much of a difference. I'm sorry, I have to be the person that actually like back Garrett up on this one. Once Von Miller like went out, I was like, where the hell is your pass rush coming from?
It shouldn't look easy. Like it shouldn't look like Burrow made it look easy. It should not look easy.
Exactly.
Burrow looked like he couldn't. Burrow looked like he could do anything he wanted. Literally,
you guys are literally like.
You should be able to throw in some disguises, some other kind of like coverages.
Exactly. I got no argument. You're exactly right. And here's what's scary: we got to find a way to re-sign Trayman Edmonds, Micah Hyde, and Jordan Poyer next year. That ain't gonna happen.
Ooh, you're gonna lose one of them,
It's not gonna happen.
Like, I mean, I feel like Vaughn should take a pay cut because that contract is massive.
That contract's ridiculous.
That fat fuck is just gonna sit on his ass and do Twitch streams for 2
No. Let's see, he doesn't do that. He's gonna sit on his ass and go on his farm and have somebody do some shit on his farm. Remember, he's
douchey glasses.
Fucking weird ass from like Texas A&M. I'm sorry,
that boy's
fucking weird, dude.
Oh, Tony. It's just
That's what I'm saying. That's Chris couldn't have said it any better than my.
Chris said Burrow could have done taxes in the pocket that day.
That's actually pretty funny. I got nothing against that. That was a great shirt. That was a solid shirt.
I mean, look, there's not really much for you to really cheer for right now until like baseball season because the Wizards aren't really going to do that much.
6-game win streak, bitch.
Shut the fuck up. Who cares?
Dude, against the Mavs Spurs.
Oh, who cares? It's the fucking Spurs.
Supposed to be losing. We're supposed to be.
It's the fucking Spurs. Yeah. Okay. You beat the Mavs. Cool. That's actually a good win. But the Spurs? The fucking Spurs?
Yeah, beating the Mavs that's an accomplishment. But we're literally tanking. Like we're literally like the front office has come out and said like pretty much. Poppy came out and choked.
They're going for the French guy, Victor Wembanyama. They're going for the 7'4" guy.
If we get him, I will cry tears. I don't even cap.
Like the last time they had somebody that good was Tim Duncan.
It was literally Tim, and look how that went.
So, question: do you think it's better for the Wizards to tank?
Yes.
Or do you think it's better for them to like actually play it out and like actually make the playoffs?
Well, let me see. Where are they at in the standings right now?
No cap.
Okay, so if they're 10th, they could still play in because top 10. You got the 7th or 10 in the play in. I say at this point, go ahead. No, they're 9th right now. My apologies.
They're 9th.
They're 9th.
So they would play the.
Oh, Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, you're 9 right now.
Oh, you like this?
Oh, look at that.
You guys are Emmitt Smith jersey brothers. No shit.
Hey, bro. Hey, Emmitt Smith is one of the greatest running backs of all time, and people hate on him so much because he had the best offensive line in league history.
Who gives a shit?
Exactly.
I like the Cowboys, but it was offered to me. I'm like, I'm not going to say no. Like,
bro, exactly. That was offered to me, too. I was like, I didn't pay for this. Honestly, at this point, tank.
What? This is the issue with your poverty sport. You guys just purposely try to lose games.
Well, when there's prospects like that in the draft, you get a better chance. Because look, the issue.
The thing with the Wizards, though, right? Like specifically right now, they just won too many games at this point.
And then, really, do you want to stick with Kristaps Porzingis? Really?
So
not the-
what
he's
you're
not the
saying
answer.
is, for the past 5 years, I should have been rooting for the Wizards to lose every game.
Yes.
Yes.
This is why NBA sucks.
Look,
No, it doesn't. It's just the way things are. This is the way you have to build teams. This sport is the sport where the athlete or the superstar has the most influence on a team's success than any other sport.
Fuck, you're right though. I
That's
can't
the
argue
thing.
with that.
Like certain teams that have tanked are actually looking a lot better now.
You know what's
I mean,
fucked up is that
Philly
NHL
was the
teams
best
do this
thinking team.
too.
What?
There's the argument that NHL teams should do this too. There's the argument that the Coyotes should tank so they get Connor Bedard, this fucking stud in the AHL from Canada.
They probably should.
So,
They probably should.
It is, I guess, a winner thing.
I mean, especially with like the teams with like the leagues that have smaller teams like per person. Like look, there's only like what 12 men on an NBA roster. One person can make a huge difference. And like there's about 5-6 guys in the top 6 who can make a huge difference on an NBA team right now. I can name 2 for sure. It's Victor Wembanyama, who's the French 7'4" freak of nature.
He
and
should
this-
dominate.
I forgot what the dude's last name, but his first name is Scoot. But he's playing in the G League right now. He's like if it wasn't for Wembanyama, he would be the number 1 consensus overall pick.
Really? Wow. So
Yeah.
yeah, number 2 would be good then probably.
Yeah, literally this year. It's one of those
Talk
things.
some TCU hoops.
Oh yeah,
Hey, man, they won tonight. They beat West Virginia.
That's a first, right?
West Virginia. Fucking
Why do we always struggle against West
Hey,
Virginia?
man.
It's so weird.
because Bob Huggins knows what he's doing as a coach. I will say that. Bob Huggins knows what the hell he's doing at West Virginia. He's always
They're not
known.
ranked.
They play
Nah,
such
man.
tough fucking defense.
Basketball's a different sport, man. Like record don't mean shit. Like you could I've seen Kentucky lose to horrible teams.
I mean, I literally just saw
Kentucky
Kansas.
sucks this year too.
Kentucky sucks.
But I mean,
dude.
like historically. I've seen like good Kentucky teams lose to like poverty teams. You're like, how does it even happen? But
I mean, like, how does a
basketball's
team
just
like?
sport, though.
I mean, think about it. 04, 05, when George Mason went all the way to the Final Four. How the fuck did that team go there?
Or did even last season the Peacocks or what was that school?
Oh, I don't know. I remember.
You know
what
what I'm
you're
talking about, though, right?
Rios, say it in the chat. I remember winning some big money off those guys going far.
Yeah, like I should have put some money on the tournament. I'm definitely going to put some money on the tournament this year, though. I'm putting money on the Super Bowl as well. Like I need to put some lines on. But
What's great for me with the Soupy is that in my work pool, I have the Eagles. So I'm just gonna put like $100 on the Chiefs. So I'll hedge.
that's a way to do it. That's a way to fucking do it, though.
You'll make money.
Like you'll make money one way or another.
Yeah,
Yeah.
one way,
In
no
the work
shit.
league, I'll win like $300.
But what would
if the
what's
Birds
your so I was gonna say like hypothetically, what's like your profit?
Well, I mean, I'll win $300 if the Eagles win. So I'll put like I don't know, like 100 on the Chiefs. Might even sprinkle on the spread. Don't think the spread's come out yet, but
I think there already are spreads out. Like I
should
think they
be.
came out like literally the next day, I believe.
I'm about to say I'll be shocked it didn't.
Let's see.
You guys want to bet on the Pro Bowl?
Spread is a holy crap, 1.5.
Philly.
Yeah, 1.5 Philly. Over under is 49.5. Yeah, like
Man, I don't know.
49.5. That's it?
What do you mean that's it? That's kind of high in my opinion.
Yeah, it's 50 points in total. I think they both
That's
can
like
get
24
well over
points
that.
each. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
like 24, 27 points.
And
each.
it's in a dome stadium as well, so I think they're definitely going to get higher than that, especially in Arizona.
Man, you would
Hassan
think-
Reddick get like 3 sacks. I might do a little prop bet on that.
I would do
Honestly,
that.
that's not a bad prop bet. Honestly, what makes that Chiefs-Eagles matchup interesting is that matchup could go either way. I could see that game going like 10 different ways.
Sergio, you want the Birds to win, obviously, right?
Of course, 100%. I love the Eagles, right?
Honestly,
I really
God,
don't care now. The Niners, I just did not want the Niners to win. As long as the Niners didn't win, I didn't care.
honestly, God,
Philly's too behind us.
I'll tell you what I'll tell you what my pick is.
Bengals, right?
do it.
I have the whole fucking thing on there too. That's
whole ass on
the whole fucking thing, bro.
But you're a Cowboys fan. Why was you rooting for the Eagles?
The NFC. That's the NFC.
What?
No, okay. Honestly, God, I just think the Eagles are a better team in the situation. Yeah, they've had the easiest path, but I think they're still the better team overall, and I think they can get it done.
Tony putting a serious voice on. Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Sergio? I mean, can you believe this?
Honestly,
like, if the Jets or the Patriots made it to the Super Bowl, you could bet your ass that we were rooting against them.
Oh, if it was the Jets, I would have to root for them. My dad's from New York. He's a diehard Jets fan. He'd tell me to go root for them.
They don't even play in New York.
Well,
exactly. They play in Jersey.
I think
both them.
My thing.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is like with Philly. Even though I hate Philly, right? I hate Philly.
Yeah.
But I just think Kansas City would just find a way.
I don't think so.
It's gonna be it's more about with Mahomes. It's more about Mahomes than anything. I just feel like for him, I think that Tampa Bay loss in the Super Bowl really got to him, and I think it got to the organization, and I think they just want to make up for those sins. It'd be
also,
just
Andy
another
Reid's
one.
gonna have a chip on his shoulder, right?
Yeah,
Andy
I think
Reid,
so.
100% too. But I was talking with Chris. I thought Andy Reid was gonna be more of a factor, but now the more I thought about it, he's right. I think this is more about Mahomes just adding to his legacy, because there's no way Mahomes just doesn't win just one Super Bowl, right? I feel like Mahomes is a multi-Super Bowl quarterback.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Andy Reid had a great time in Philadelphia until the end when they really booed his ass out of the building. But he still has so much respect for the organization. Yeah,
I don't think he's going to come at it with the revenge factor. I mean, he has a lot to prove, though. I feel like he has a lot to prove as far as you don't want to just, because the first win against the 49ers, I don't want to say it was lucky, but it just felt like some things went right. Like if one of those plays didn't go right, like that third and 20, that's to Tyreek or whatever. And what if Jimmy Garoppolo hits Emmanuel Sanders down the field on that last drive? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like for it to be justifiable, for Andy Reid to justify his career, I feel like one more ring would just be like, no one can say shit.
Would solidify his case, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys want to hear a crazy conspiracy?
Listening.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Chiefs get a lot of calls Sunday for Mahomes to be the first black quarterback to win multiple Super Bowls.
And this is also the first Super Bowl where two black quarterbacks are starting on opposite teams, too.
But you know what I mean? Like, isn't that? I didn't realize.
Would Mahomes be the first multis?
Yes.
Right, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That would actually be wild.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, when you think about it like that, I'm like, yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
But it does make sense, though. Yeah.
I mean,
Obama getting elected, bro. I honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if like there's a lot of like bullshit like defensive holding calls.
Well, I mean, look, hold on. Wait, Douglas? What the fuck?
Frederick Douglass?
Dude.
You're a beauty, Chris.
Oh, perfect timing, Chris. Thank you, bro. Oh my God. Man. This Super Bowl is going to be weird, though. To me, it's going to be weird. First off, it's in Arizona. That's a weird spot.
Yeah, weird spot, man. I'm with you on that.
But wait, what is he saying? Nah, who is this Redskins guy? First gonna win? Shut the fuck up, Chris. Oh my God.
That's awesome.
Let's just hope that we never see the Commanders in the Super Bowl. That's all. That's the one thing I ask. Don't ever put the Commanders in the Super Bowl. Don't ever let them.
What do you have against the Commanders?
That would be a hilarious. Just like, dude, the Commanders is such a generic brand.
Come on.
Like, dude, they need to rebrand, dude, straight up.
Well, they at least need to get a new color scheme. Jesus Christ. Because right now they look like a Soviet team right now. You gonna call yourself the Commanders with gold and freaking red? Get the fuck out of here!
I think it's awesome. I think it's hilarious that we get to call the commies as a result.
Wait, what?
What are you, the fashion police?
No, more of like
fashion police.
More of like a historical thing. It's like Jesus.
They should just be the Hogs.
The
They should
Jets
just
colors
own
are
it.
awful.
The Jets colors are awful. Jesus
What do
Christ.
you mean? I love the
Like,
Jets
arguably
colors.
as bad of colors.
I mean, the best colors in the NFL are probably the Los Angeles. I'm about to say San Diego, Los Angeles Chargers.
And the Bills away. The Bills away with those white jerseys.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that actually.
But, I agree. Chargers definitely first, and also the Rams sneaky nice.
The Los Angeles teams with sneaky good
I'm
colors.
always the simp. I'm always a simp for the Cowboys throwbacks. The jerseys were on Thanksgiving. Those
I
are
don't hate them. I don't hate them.
I don't hate them either. Actually, I really was digging those the all whites that they wore against Tennessee.
in Tennessee. That's
Yeah,
cool one. I like
even
this.
though it was even a white helmet, which threw me the fuck off.
Yes.
I was like,
yeah,
I was
the white
like,
helmet was
yes.
cool. That's a good touch.
if we're talking about best jerseys in the league, though, like it's clear, it's obvious, clear as day. The Kelly Greens for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jacksonville Jaguars. Oh yeah, of course.
LA Chargers.
Whoa, Jacksonville! He said the Jaguars.
Jacksonville Jaguars.
The Jaguars are way worse than the Commanders.
Oh God, yeah. Come on. I mean, look, at least they're trying to do something down there. I don't know what the hell's going on with the organization in DC, like at all.
Tony, if the Jaguars win a Super Bowl before the Bills, like you'll find me dead the next day.
Man,
Oh, that's gonna be sad, dude.
dude, that would be a tough day for you.
Did you see what Chris said was gonna be the Super Bowl next year?
I don't want to know.
He said Giants Jaguars.
Giants Jaguars? That was his prediction.
Well, Christopher also can't spell accolades, so he can go fuck himself. He's a
Like,
fucking
It'd be like that. It'd be like that.
I love
I
you,
mean-
Chris. I love you.
I mean, when he said that, I was like, "What the fuck?" Hold on. What is
Dak
it?
has more accolades than Josh Allen. What the fuck does that even mean?
No one's topping Houston. Are we talking about the Texans or are we talking about the Oilers? Because the Oilers had fire jerseys. Texans,
I think he's talking about the Texans.
I hope he's not talking about the Texans. I think he better be talking about the Oilers.
Well, because he said straight ass.
Oh, no.
He
Oh,
said
straight ass. Oh,
He said
yeah.
straight ass.
Okay. Texans jerseys
Yeah,
are
he said straight
awful.
ass. Yeah, so
Awful.
I figured he was talking about the Texans. I love those Oiler jerseys, man.
Man, bring those back, Tennessee.
Those-
Come on.
I'm not a big wearing like other NFL teams jerseys and shit, but I would totally wear the Oilers merch. That shit looks way too hard. I would love a Moan jersey. That would be way too gangster.
I mean, I do have a Odell Beckham Cleveland Browns jersey in my closet. So,
That's cool. I mean, I would rock that.
I mean, I also have an Antonio Brown Raiders jersey.
You have an AB rated. How does that even happen? He didn't even play for them in the regular season, did he?
Bro, he didn't play for them. They already were selling them when he signed. They already were selling them, and then I got it on discount for like $20.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that makes sense. Okay.
Like as soon as I saw it on like discount, I was like, all right, might as well.
Tony,
Okay.
I got a question for you.
What's up?
So you were rooting for the Bengals on Sunday, right?
Yes.
Why were you wearing a Kansas City Royals hat and jersey? I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not trying to be funny.
Honestly, I have to agree with Garrett on that one.
Honestly, I was just like, oh look, it's something blue.
What?
I was trying to I had like a red background, so I was trying to contrast
You're trying to
with the
contrast
background.
it. I can see
Yeah.
that. I can see that.
That's honestly what I was trying to do, but I think I went too hard with the Kansas City stuff. I have Maverick stuff that I could have put on, but no.
You put the Kansas City stuff on? That's awesome.
I put the fucking Bo Jackson jersey on, bro.
That's
Tony,
hilarious.
I got other questions.
Okay.
Is the wound still fresh? The Cowboys lost?
Oh, it still fucking hurts, dude.
Yeah, the Bills one hurts too.
Yeah.
But so how rough was the next day? It's got to be more rough for you because it was a night game. For me, I had like a few hours to like digest. You know, like yell into a pillow, call my mom crying. You know.
I went to work. I had no voice, and my job is to talk on the phone.
Oh no.
So I'm literally sitting there like I'm talking like this, like real low on the phone, and they can barely understand me, but I'm trying my best.
Dude, that's hilarious.
And it when I tell you, like, I was quiet, and anytime I wasn't on the phone, like nobody came near me. Nobody came near me. And the thing I dreaded the most was hearing a goddamn because I was watching YouTube videos. The thing I dreaded all day was hearing a fucking Burger King advertisement. I dreaded hearing a Burger King advertisement because I was like, I don't want to think about football at all. Like, I wanted to punch somebody so bad because somebody was like, "Oh, you thought the Cowboys were going to win, huh?" Keep walking. I swear to God, keep walking.
Honestly, Tony, like, man, like,
it hurt, dude.
It sucked, but as soon as Pollard went down, I knew we lost. Like, at that moment, I knew we lost the game.
But my thing was I still had hope.
Rios had the best first half analysis. He literally called it. You know what I'm saying? He was smoking a dart like a DJ, but it was hilarious.
Oh yeah, he came out.
Like he just came out of like World War II. He's fucking ripping a dart. Like,
bro was literally smoking a cigarette. I was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I remember.
Oh,
that. Yeah,
like
I didn't remember that. He just said,
oh, "Shit."
I was like, "Yo."
I was with him.
How was that atmosphere, Sergio? Were you watching with him?
I was watching it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think like having us together in the same room help each other out because I feel like we both kind of make things realistic. Like anytime I feel more optimistic, I kind of brings me down, and vice versa. So like we kind of knew we lost like at halftime.
So you want to know how my energy was going towards the end of the game? I'll just show you. I'll just show you a clip. All right. Fourth down. Go for the field goal. Go. No, I don't want to see your offense no more. I just want to go down the field. I don't want to see your offense no more. I'm trying to score a fucking touchdown. That was off the dome.
Genius.
That was off the dome.
That was genius.
Like, and
I was watching the stream.
I was so, oh my God, my nervous energy was worse than Jeff when he watches a Saints game. Like it was, oh my God, what did Rios say? Oh, he's fucking laughing at me, bro. What the fuck?
Dude, that shit was funny though.
But honestly, as soon as like we lost and like everything ended, I immediately left the stream and Jeff just took over and he started laughing. And I was like, bro, it's like, what the fuck? He's like, and then he calls me a few hours later and says, "Have you cooled off?" I hung up on him.
Oh no, yeah, man. I didn't want to. I think my close friends know better though now. They don't reach out to me no more. I think back then they used to, but now they know not to reach out to me.
You know what sucked for me was that all my female friends
had the
biggest crush on Joe Burrow. So they're like, "It's Burrow Day." And they're like, "Oh my God, he's so hot." And that fucking handsome asshole just anal raped my team.
Bro.
I know a lot of chicks like Joe Burrow, so that must suck that he's in your conference.
And I was watching with my girl, right? And she was like, she's one of the people that states off the obvious when your team's losing. It's like she's like, "Wow, it just seemed like you guys didn't show up to play today."
Shut the fuck up.
It's like, then we're losing by like 3 touchdowns. She's like, wait, Garrett, this is sad.
That's so bad. What the fuck?
So funny, dude. Imagine getting fucking lit up by a chick. Damn.
Oh my God.
I literally just didn't say a word for like an hour, and she's like, "Okay, I think I'm gonna go." And I'm like, I just didn't.
Yeah, probably the best move.
Yeah. God,
like,
that's so funny, man.
Oh, that would hurt, dude. Just like to state the obvious that hard. Oh my God.
Oh man.
You don't know how hard I would be. Like, just leave.
It's like,
please.
Wait, Josh isn't making the right decisions.
I mean, Chris, like, nah, she sounds like me.
Like me?
What the fuck, dude?
That's hilarious. Facts.
What was it? At least I'm not one of these fans who are out here breaking their TVs and running over their TVs and shit. All I did was leave a stream and like had to cool down.
Right.
I'm with. I mean,
Like the ones who I saw like punching their TV, I'm like, you're fucking stupid. I saw a Niners fan make fun of that. Like, oh, he act like he was about to punch a TV. He's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm broke.
That's awesome.
That's real. I'm like,
that is real.
Because the ones who were like sitting there, like literally throwing their TVs, running over their TVs and shit. I'm like, oh my God. I don't even have to say it. Y'all read it. So
don't even have to read it.
Bro. But man, guys, I appreciate y'all hopping on here, dude. Like
100%. It's been a lot of fun, man.
And of course, Sergio, we're gonna try to do this again next week. You know.
Yes, we'll be way more consistent. 100%.
Yeah, like, and fucking Yo, Garrett, if you want to join us next week too, you're also welcome, bro.
Yeah, this would be lit.
We're gonna do more of a we're still gonna have it open talking like this because I don't feel like actually having a subject down for everybody. But this is not like Hammer Time where we're going over bets. We're actually like, okay, how do you feel? How do you feel about this fucking game? Like seriously, because money, yeah, cool, but like we're fans at the end of the day. That's why I wanted to just talk about it, and also. Sergio, we'll talk more, and Garrett, we'll talk more about Man City next week. I promise you that.
Oh yeah, I mean, I was gonna say we're getting back into the swing of things with soccer, so that should be fun too.
I mean, look, I keep hearing about the FA Cup and fucking Wrexham on my fucking TikTok timeline every 5 minutes.
I can't believe they blew it, man. They had it. Wrexham blew it, dude. Straight up,
bro. And they have to play Sheffield again. And if they, but then if they win. They host Tottenham. Like, what?
That'll be a dicking.
That would be the fucking worst ass whooping. I'm sorry. I am still one of these people who are like, if you're that low for a reason.
Right.
I still believe Tottenham are. I mean, no, they should get destroyed by Tottenham. But I feel like somehow Tottenham will mess that up.
But Wrexham is over here doing a whole ass. City, bro. But Wrexham's out here pulling a whole ass Hollywood script out of their ass with their owners and everything.
That's incredible.
Like, holy hell!
I think it's incredible either way. But no, they should get destroyed if they play Tottenham. That would
they should.
Be wild. That would be
and I know they're gonna have the Welsh fans on their side because it would be at Wrexham. But man, you're going against elite teams at that point.
Bro, Arsenal fans are starting to piss me off.
Arsenal fans are really making me mad.
You realize the last time Arsenal beat Man City in the Premier League, I was studying to take the ACT.
Shit, wow.
2015.
Oh my god, that's a long time.
They gotta shut the fuck up. Like actually, they're having a great season, but City's leading the league in passes, goals, and assists. That shows something. That shows consistency. The same thing happened when Liverpool won the league. It's a fucking fluke. Arsenal are probably gonna win the league, and Man City's gonna be back again and win it next year.
Well, here's my thing, Garrett. We still have to play Arsenal twice.
Exactly.
We still have to play Arsenal twice. So man,
yeah, we'll shut them up. We'll shut them up.
We can easily climb back, but we just got to be more. Be honest with you, I'm not even worried about. I mean, I am worried about Arsenal. Obviously, it's gotten to that point where we have to consider them as a legitimate title contender. But I'm more concerned with just us, like with just us being more consistent. I feel like we've been misfiring recently. Now, the last game against Wolves was kind of felt good again. You know, good 3-0 victory. So we need to get back on that and stop like these stupid draws or like these dumb L's like against United. Like, what was that?
That pissed me off so
that
bad.
Was stupid. I don't think that was really our fault in that game either way, but we should put away our chances.
Offsides call. Literally by the definition of the book, like he interfered with the players.
I don't know how he didn't call that. Or why that even. Anyway, you know, it don't even matter.
It's frustrating. The whole thing's frustrating.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
You know what? And I'm planning on. You know what I want to do? I'm going to try to get up early on Sunday morning. I'm going to try to be up for Tottenham and Man City and react to that live. So I'm going to try to be up. I'm going to try to be up for that.
You know what? I'll try to join you.
All right. Why
not?
I'll send you both the link on Sunday morning because I know Jeff is not going to do it. So he don't know shit about soccer.
You tell me Jeff follows NASCAR and wrestling, but he won't watch the Premier League.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. What? Bro, I don't follow NASCAR. They're making me like fucking watch NASCAR. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll do it. Whatever.
Not even Formula One.
Professional fishing.
Look, they're like, I love NASCAR, and I fucking hate it.
Garrett, you're right.
Dude, you know what I think about NASCAR?
They're making a left turn.
Exactly.
Love that mascot.
Hey, it's one thing if you watch Formula One. I kind of get that.
Yeah, I mean,
that I give shit.
I think Formula One's kind of interesting. Like Formula One, you can kind of have it on in the background. You could be talking with other people in your house. Like that's a cool thing to just have on.
Yeah,
NASCAR's just dumb.
I kind of want to go to a Formula One race. Aren't they having one in like Vegas this year or something like that?
I think they're building one. I don't know.
No, I know I know they're like building a track in the middle of Vegas or something like that. But I know they're I think they're supposed to be doing one in Austin as well, or something like that.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I've heard about the Austin one.
Also, Miami as well.
Yes,
I think if I'm
Miami.
yeah. So they're starting to pop up in the States. So I'm like, I know they're like a more international series, but that's sick that they're starting to get it over here. But guys, I'll let y'all know when the stream, like I'll put the notification up and I'll send you guys the link for Sunday. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this bad boy up. Hey man, I appreciate y'all being here, and catch us next week again for Extra Time. Catch Hammer Time later on this week with Chris. We're also going to be here Sunday. I can't believe I'm doing this on Sunday. Clash of the Coliseum NASCAR preseason. God fucking damn it.
Preseason? No.
Why are you doing this?
Dude, they're torturing you. They're torturing you, Tony.
I mean, I guess you might as well branch out and do everything. I mean, it's not a bad business decision.
I mean,
Dude,
look,
Tony, you're a beauty for making this sacrifice.
bro, I'm trying.
Tony, you're a very cool guy.
So how many months have you been getting into it? How many months have you been trying?
This is the first race.
Okay.
Well,
okay.
I
So
mean,
maybe you'll like it. Maybe
Feel it up.
Chris is like, that's a thing. Yes,
that's what I'm saying.
they're doing a fucking NASCAR race at the LA Coliseum. It's a preseason race, and they're gonna have Wiz Khalifa perform there at the same time.
That's like the shittiest. That's like the shittiest ballpark in the country,
bro. It's super small, and they made it like I remember. I caught a glimpse of it last year, and it was they made a makeshift fucking track on the field. And the only way they can get into the stadium, the cars can get in the stadium, they actually have to build a ramp up the main tunnel where all the players come out. And so they had to build a proper ramp so the cars can get in there without actually hurting the car itself. And I'm like, oh my God, this is fucking stupid. Why am I watching this?
It's a logistical nightmare.
It's I don't know how it worked. I don't, honest to God. And I don't know why I'm watching it now. So
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
But you know what? If it gets another audience, more people, more eyeballs. So I guess.
But so when is it?
It's Sunday at 7.
Cool. I won't be tuning in. But
yeah,
cool.
Thank God. Don't just pop in the chat and be like, and then I'll be like,
low key. I might tune in for irony purposes.
I mean, look,
send the link. Maybe I'll just
sarcastically pull up.
Yeah, I mean, it's on Fox too. Like it'll probably be more entertaining than the flag football game they're throwing in on ABC.
Dude, the Manning brothers are actually really starting to piss me off. I don't mean to keep the thing going, but they just got to stay out of the spotlight for a little bit. You're not that relevant. Come on now, shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's gonna suck in what is it, 2-3 years when ESPN ABC is hosting the Super Bowl and we're gonna see the Manning brothers on an alternate
Manning cast.
The Manning cast during the Super Bowl.
They're not
even in a studio. They're just at the fucking stadium doing the Manning cast.
They're still at the crib.
Yeah, like the same way, because they had a McAfee version of that at the fucking the national championship and the fucking semifinals. And I was like, that's where we got the clip of Robert Griffin leaving the fucking stadium and his wife was having a fucking baby.
I think it's a cool, silly alternate broadcast to kind of have I think that's a cool one to watch.
What up, Johnny?
I feel like that shit's cool.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, I'll have those links up. I'm gonna be making custom thumbnails for everything as well. So pray for me, guys, on Sunday night. God, dog. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Just get hammered for it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm getting a bottle this Friday for it because I'm not gonna sit through that sober. Just like the Super Bowl. We're all gonna be in hopefully Garrett. Hopefully you're there. But I know me and Sergio and Chris and Jeff are all gonna be in the same room, and I'm gonna be fucking blitzed out of my mind for the whole fucking game.
Are you gonna be live?
Yeah, we're gonna be live at the same, and we're gonna be over there too.
I'll make sure to troll in the comments or something.
Fuck yeah, bro! Look, I'm gonna be I've already told Chris. He said he's providing. He said he's providing beer and other stuff, and I'm like, fuck yes, dude. That's all you need to tell me. I'm in.
Should be lit. Should be a fun day.
And if you're using marijuana, please use at your best discretion.
So not with Rios.
No, hell no. Hell no, bro. Johnny said do some acid.
On the Super Bowl? Forget the Super Bowl.
Bro, no, bro. I am not trying to go that hard. Well, I might actually. I'm not working.
I want to watch
the
the Super Bowl. I feel like you take that though, you're not gonna be able to watch the game.
But bro, I'm not working the next day. And I'm getting paid.
Hey,
I'm getting paid to not work the next day. What the fuck? It's a vacation day.
Hey, that's pretty lit.
Exactly. I don't know. Shit. Whatever happens, happens. All right, let's get out of here. Hey, I'll catch y'all next week. Johnny, don't say shit else.
Peace.